Tina Peters, a previously little-known county clerk from Mesa County, Colorado, found herself at the center of a national controversy. As the Mesa County clerk and recorder, Peters was entrusted with overseeing the county's elections. This role encompassed a range of responsibilities, from registering voters to securing voting machines and ensuring the accurate counting of ballots. Peters, a staunch supporter of former President Donald Trump, began to publicly question the results of the 2020 presidential election. Echoing Trump's claims of widespread voter fraud, she became increasingly vocal in her skepticism of the election process. Her actions would soon thrust her into the national spotlight, igniting a firestorm of controversy. The controversy began in early 2021 when Peters allegedly allowed unauthorized access to Mesa County's election equipment. This alleged breach of security, according to critics, posed a significant threat to the integrity of future elections. Peters, once an obscure local official, became a symbol of the deep partisan divisions plaguing the nation. The controversy surrounding Tina Peters centered on allegations that she played a role in compromising the security of Mesa County's election equipment. According to reports, Peters allowed unauthorized individuals to access the county's voting machines. These individuals, allegedly acting on Peters' behalf, proceeded to make copies of the machine's hard drives. This alleged breach of security sent shockwaves through the election security community.
Experts warned that copying the hard drives could potentially expose sensitive voting data to manipulation or compromise. The incident raised serious concerns about the potential for future election interference.
Peters, however, denied any wrongdoing. She claimed that she was simply trying to preserve a record of the election data, alleging that the voting machines were scheduled for a routine software update. The FBI launched a probe into the matter, and Colorado Secretary of State Gina Griswold decertified Mesa County's voting equipment. The allegations against Tina Peters had swift and severe consequences. She faced a barrage of criticism from election officials, cybersecurity experts, and lawmakers from both sides of the aisle. Her actions were widely condemned as a reckless attempt to undermine public trust in the electoral process.
The controversy also led to criminal charges against Peters. In March 2022, a grand jury indicted her on 10 felony and misdemeanor counts related to the alleged election security breach. The charges included attempting to influence a public servant, criminal impersonation, and official misconduct.
Peters pleaded not guilty to all charges, maintaining her innocence throughout the legal proceedings. Her supporters rallied behind her, portraying her as a victim of political persecution. Section 4. The defense claims of election irregularities and a crusade for transparency. Throughout the controversy, Tina Peters remained defiant, steadfastly maintaining her innocence and asserting that she was acting in the best interests of the voters.
She argued that her actions were motivated by a desire to expose alleged vulnerabilities in the voting machines and to ensure the integrity of future elections. Peters' supporters echoed her claims, suggesting that she was on a crusade for transparency and accountability in the electoral process.
These claims, however, were repeatedly debunked by election security experts and officials. Despite the lack of evidence to support Peters' claims, her supporters remained steadfast in their belief that she was a victim of political persecution. Section 5. The impact eroding trust and the importance of election integrity. The controversy surrounding Tina Peters had a profound impact on public trust in the U.S. election system. Her actions, regardless of her intent, served to sow seeds of doubt and mistrust in the democratic process.
The incident highlighted the fragility of election integrity and the ease with which it can be undermined. Peters' case became a rallying cry for those who questioned the legitimacy of the 2020 election, further deepening the partisan divide in the country.
The controversy underscored the importance of educating the public about the electoral process and the dangers of misinformation. It also highlighted the need for robust cybersecurity measures to protect voting systems from potential threats. The erosion of trust in elections posed a significant threat to democracy. Section 6. The future potential outcomes and the larger implications. As the legal case against Tina Peters unfolded, the nation watched closely, recognizing the potential ramifications for the future of U.S. elections. The outcome of her trial could set a precedent for how far public officials can go in challenging election results and accessing sensitive voting equipment.
If convicted, Peters could face significant prison time, sending a strong message that tampering with election systems will not be tolerated. Conversely, an acquittal could embolden others who seek to undermine public trust in elections.
Regardless of the verdict, the controversy surrounding Tina Peters served as a stark reminder of the importance of election integrity and the need to safeguard the democratic process. It highlighted the vital role of public officials in upholding the law and ensuring the fairness and accuracy of elections. The future of American democracy may very well depend on it.